Greetings. This body is not mine. This is not my body. You know, this body, this temple, it belongs to the highest indescribable. And I'm saying this just to remind you. Today I have a message. I wrote it down yesterday, so let me find my papers. And I hope you're doing great out there. I know these are hard times. These times may take your patience. It may challenge your patience like a lot, but you just need to be consistent with what you are doing. So today's message is about calling for, like when you pray, because a lot of individuals are in disbelief about there being a higher power, a higher force. So I wrote it down. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes. So I wrote it down because I was so confused. Like I was wondering to myself why why are my prayers not being answered like in an instant? And this, because I'm used to the indescribable answering my prayers, yes. But the problem is that I have been sharing my blessings, my gifts with all the wrong people. And what they did with these blessings, they laughed at me, they mocked me, they asked me questions about, like, some dude asked me a question the other day if I believed in crystals. And I was like, I don't believe in crystals. I have crystals, yes. What he did, he asked me, so I thought, okay, let me answer his prayer. Yes. And what he did was he turned around and he went to some of the other dudes and he started mocking me behind my back. That was what he did with this gift, with this blessing, with this answer that I gave him. He just turned around and he started talking trash about my gifts and my blessings. So let me read this. Let me read this for you. Even when I answered that prayer, mortals tend to their disbelief. They say, I knew it. He would answer me. When one prays for sense gratification, one easily forgets who granted it in the first place. That's why he should never answer any prayer in an instant, because then the humbleness is not preserved. It will only spoil them. Therefore, my son, don't answer to no one. You bow to no one, because no one is as humble as my dearest love. Fear not. these gifts I have blessed you with is not for the foul-minded. Therefore I will remove them from your life, for they are not meant to be shared with these mortals who cannot preserve them. So never share these gifts with undeserving mortals, or I will remove them from your life too. Not because you do not deserve them, but because your mere presence in their life is a blessing and a gift in itself. And if they cannot see that, do you then think that they are deserving of more? This was the energy that I discerned yesterday, because I didn't get any answers, so I had to force the message through, because I have been sharing so many blessings with the people around me, and they just shat on it. They just threw all my blessings into the trash can, you know, because that's how they treated it, like trash, you know. But these were divine gifts that was blessed upon me, and I chose to share them with all the wrong folks. And what happened was all these gifts was taken away from me, because these people that I was sharing these gifts with, they were undeserving and not able to preserve, the temple. So they just destroyed the blessings, you know. So don't answer them. When they pray to you, my dear love, when they pray for an answer, do not answer these folks, because they are not deserving. If they want an answer, they can come to you, they can ask you to your face. And even then, don't answer them. That's a test. That's why a lot of folks don't get an answer from the Most High, because they are not deserving, they are not humble enough, so they won't get an answer, and then they will tend to their disbelief, as I just wrote, because they are not getting their sense gratification. Yes, but then they have a disbelief in the highest of all, because their senses are not gratified in an instant. So then they will turn around, and then they will mock the highest of all. They will mock him in their disbelief. So this was my message for, like, individuals who don't feel like that their answers, their prayers are being answered. Because that's what I experience at the moment, that I pray, but I get no answer. And that's because I have been surrounding myself with people who tend to their disbelief. So if I was to be blessed, the ones around me would also be blessed. And these individuals are not deserving of these blessings. So that's the problem here. I need to rid myself of these undeserving individuals and stop answering. I feel like I'm over explaining myself, but I think it's because this is hard to understand, because it's not logical. It's not logic. This is higher wisdom. So I have to repeat myself, you know, for my own brain to understand this. Because it's like, for a long time, I felt like I couldn't think without judging. Like, as soon as I started thinking, I started judging my surroundings. So I was like, okay, then I have to stop thinking, to not judge, to not to not keep this karma, this bad wheel of karma going, you know. Because when I judge, I fall into a lower consciousness, and I don't want to fall into a lower consciousness, like unintentionally, without intention, with like bad intention. So yeah, I hope you got the message. This was the message for today. So please like the video if you like the content. Of course, that will help the message to be shared. So thank you very much. Peace, love, and harmonies. Thank you.